Hello everyone, welcome back to Mist-Valley-Modz. Welcome back to my series, Savante Noir, Thief of Skyrim. This is Savante Noir. She's just arrived in Riften. This is episode 2. She's about to go into Riften.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
I smell trouble with this. What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Obviously, this would be a shakedown, gentlemen, and a very poor attempt at one.
Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
Forget it, I'll come back.
Don't want in, huh? Fine. Have a good walk to the next city.
Taking your flowers. Now your girlfriend and your mom won't have any flowers, and it's all your fault. Asshole. What are you looking at? Where's this path lead me? You know, they say all paths lead home. They're fucking liars. That's not true at all. Alright, what was that about? Nordic tailoring. We got a speech increase for that. Alright. Taking down that old Dumner for the winter would turn out to be profitable. I had no idea quite how good the score is going to be. Many folks these days would only think of the valuable somebody was carrying, but it takes an expert to understand information can be valuable too. Now, I'm no healer, but I could see he had the worst cadence of rattles I ever heard. Not to mention enough rock joint to finish off a much bigger man. But his biggest problem was his age. He was skin and bone, and his mind was clearly wandering. As he approached his end, he began recounting his escape from the Red Mountain eruption with some friends from House Halalu? Halalu? Hello. Nurse. Hello, nurse. House Hello Nurse. Let's go with that one. Any idiot knows that the Hello Nurses were the ones with the serious money. I didn't mind spending some coin on his comfort, and now I have my chance to make it back 10 times over if I am any judge. According to the old boys' ramblings, when Red Mountain blew its top, they packed all their valuables onto carts and legged it for Skyrim. Of course, most of them got robbed blind within 10 paces of the border when they arrived, but it seems this lot took a different route. Rather than brave the cold of the passes, they apparently dived straight for the old Dwemer roads as the ash and boulders started falling all around them. My gentleman was the one responsible for the family's religious books. He failed to keep them safe in the end. Had to abandon them in the tunnels or something. He kept having bad dreams about white-faced elves and rock falls and having to flee without the books. I've never heard of white elves. I sure hope he was not talking about the Thalmor. They're more golden than white. Nasty types, a lot of them. Now, here's the interesting bit. While he was bemoaning the loss of his books, he talked about having the complete set, all 36 of them. I've seen the odd one turn up on a fence, but never the whole set at once. I didn't know how much money I could demand from a collector if I swaggered in with an uninterrupted run of every volume. From his description, there should be 3 cases of them, all pristine first editions from the Balmoral Press. I'm getting itchy fingers just thinking about it. Of course, it was never that easy, is it? The old coot explained how he actually made it into Skyrim and staggered out into the daylight from a small cave in what turned out to be the Rift. It took me 3 days to get more info out of him, several weeks of searching and mapping to find it. Wouldn't believe how many bear caves, bandit holes, and wolf dens I had to check out before I found it. Someone had beaten me to it. I had my lucky break when I left my camp near Shore's Watchtower. I abseiled it down the steep wall of the alley to the east, checked the near side for possible entrances, but actually struck Lucky on the other side. Or Lucky. Why did you strike Lucky? What did Lucky do? I can't quite see the top of the watchtower, but you can still see the smoke if it is calm. Poked my head into the first chamber, discovered what I thought was an abandoned camp of some sort with a side tunnel, just as my old Dunmer had described it to me. It was blacker than Boethiah's bunghole in there. Ooh, hope it didn't smell like it. I had to turn back to the entrance before my torch ran out. I walked straight into the waiting arms of the group who were using the cave. They said they were hunters, but from my experience, they were far too well equipped and heavily armed for that. I suspect they were bandits or malcontents on the run from one side of the Civil War or the other. They took my gear and dumped me outside with a fair selection of bruises. I demanded to be allowed back inside to collect my belongings, but they refused and threatened me. I informed them that they left me no choice but to return with a larger group of guards to teach them a lesson, but they threatened to shoot me if they ever saw me again. I reckon a round dozen of Ripton's finest from the Bee and Barb should sort them out. Men who punch first and demand payment afterwards. In fact, with my contacts, I should be able to get the sort of folk for whom the punching is all they want. That and the promise of any loot these so-called hunters have on them. There are certainly more weapons than I can carry. There is no way they will get between me and those books. I swear I will see them bleed before I give up. Interesting. Note about burial. Concerning the burial of this location, my wife Cinda heard a disturbance in the trees at the back of our farm a few nights ago. She took a lantern to investigate. First, she thought a group of magpies were tormenting the farm cat. Quickly discovered there was a dead man who attracted the attention of the birds. The dead man was a Breton of around 30 years with unusually dark hair cut very short, fairly well dressed in traveling clothes. Appeared to have been shot twice in the back by a longbow. The arrows were broad-headed and designed to cause bleeding and are common use by hunters in these parts. We buried him in the clothes he was wearing and checked his knapsack for anything that might be of use to identify him, but to no avail. His spare clothes and boots we donated to the poor in Riften, as well as any food that had not spoiled. There was a small amount of money in a concealed pouch under his shirt, which we discovered when we washed him before burial. This was given to the Temple of Mara in exchange for a votive lantern and prayers for his comfort. We have placed the remaining non-perishable items inside his knapsack in the hopes that someone may recognize and name him from them. I will name him Bert. There is a small silver ring with unusual purple stone. Oh, it's Lavender Bert. That's what it is. That's what we call him, yes. A couple of books. Well-read Lavender Bert is actually what we call him. And a journal which may be of interest to his family. If you're able to put a name to this man from these items, please let us know. We will forward your information to the Jarl, Draven Lenneth Merryfair Farm. All right. That was a lot of reading. I should have done that before bed. Oh, is this the farm in question? Yes, it is. Alright, I guess I'll leave these fine folk alone. Are they fine folk? I don't know. Being polite. Am I being polite? Because people don't expect it of a Khajiit. No. Get her feet a little wet, I guess. That's more than just the feet. Oops. Not even a real fishing spot. You can't actually fish. Well, like this might be our way into town. Blackbriar Meadery. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. The girls could get her in? Probably not. This appears to go along here and up there, which would be in town. And it's still open. Here we go.
Hello there. Can I pour you a Blackbriar mead?
Can you? Talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Am I talking to you? No. Aha! Look at that. Got a backpack. Yes? What are you looking at?
Hmm?
That's what I thought. Keep moving. It's not your backpack. What do you mean it's your backpack? Shut up. I'm going to push you down the stairs.
Need something?
Don't be an asshole. Trouble.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
Oh, well, what makes it so special?
Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first.
Sounded very rehearsed.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me.
Hard for you to hide how stupid you are, actually. Worst things have been fired, though.
Yeah, fired. Sure. That's what I meant.
All right, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Well, what's the difference? 30 points, 20 points. Much more expensive, much less expensive. Guess we'll just take one. Down the hatch. Oh, you already had some. Nice. And let's have a couple of cabbages with that and some salmon.
Come back and see us again.
Notice all employees. Lady Blackbriar has requested that all employees be subject to random searches at my discretion. Been a rash of missing mead barrels lately. I won't tolerate it any longer. Any employee caught with merchandise belonging to Lady Blackbriar will be subject to immediate incarceration in Riften Jail. If you have any objections to this posting, feel free to remove yourself from the meadery permanently in Darin. That seems pretty, So when you said get rid of... Yeah, okay. I'll be going now. Okay.
Yes?
Please open. Anything to sell? No. Yeah.
My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me.
Where is
He
he?
spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Well, tell me all about him. What kind of an asshole is he? Does he smell like fish? Because I smell fish. What? Oh, you like me to get out. Oh, the store's not open. Oh, wow. My apologies. Apologies. Door was unlocked. Light was on. Sign was lit up even. Come on. Well, you know. Looked kind of backlit anyways. $61 gold? Think we can get a room for 61 gold? We might be able to.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Hello?
Running a little light in the pockets, lass?
How did you know that?
Your pockets. They're a little low on
I
coin.
heard you. I said, how did you
I
know
can
that?
tell.
How? Oh my god. Are you a carriage driver? How did you know that about my pockets?
It's all about sizing up your mark, lass.
Nords are so
The way
stupid.
they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
When you say dead, are you talking about Maven Blackbriar and the meadery?
Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it.
That's your
That's what I'm
scheme?
talking about.
Wait,
I could take a hint, lad.
that's your scheme?
You want to make some coin? Come find me. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
You and your friggin' scheme at the gates, buddy. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Enjoy your last breath.
Die!
Good bar fight going on. That's okay. That was just all in her head. It wasn't a real thing.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction, and you're going to steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under a stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
Why?
There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it.
The guard of the North Gate was your man, you asshat.
Aye, that he was. And you sniffed him out because he broke one of the cardinal rules of our business. He got greedy. He was told to run the scam on merchants, but he smelled the gold on you, and his judgment went out the window.
What gold?
Actually, I admire how you handled the situation. You kept your cool and you didn't kill him. That's the mark of a professional thief. I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
Well, one of these mornings I might be. We'll see.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Aren't we in the Bee and Barb? Wow.
I don't know why I bother.
I don't know why you do either.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
What's the word around town?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the
Why
inside.
is this guy staring at me? You better be drunk.
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves Guild.
So far, I like
Don't
everything
we
I
have
hear.
enough problems with the war going on?
Any leads on work?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Could you show me my room?
Of course. I'll show you to your room.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire,
Put some clothes
we
on,
haven't
girl.
much to discuss.
Unless you're dancing. Then that's okay, I guess. It's, a woman has a right to make money how whatever way she feels. Not you, though. You're a lizard.
Welcome
How
to
do you
the
know what the
Bee
hell
and
you are?
Barb,
You're like
milady.
Kermit the Frog with
If I
weird
can interest
scales.
you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Wear a shorter skirt. I'm just saying. You should. Then I no, never mind. Uh-huh.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Just gonna wait here for you to leave. Thank you. Well, this is cozy. A little better than my bunk on the ship was. Yeah. Don't really have clothes to sleep in, but take some of these things off. Yeah. Gonna go with this, right? Okay. So I guess we'll yeah, it's 10 o'clock. We should probably just go to bed. And while my character's getting into bed and going to sleep, I need to take a brief break just to do something real quick for 5 minutes, and I'll be back and I'll finish this off. But for you, it won't be any time at all. But I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Probably a good time to leave a save. And we'll sleep for 10 hours. All right, we're just going to take a little screenshot here. I'm always looking for thumbnails, and I'm always looking for wallpapers for my computer as well. So, what are we doing here? Great question. I think what we want to do is put our stuff back on, first of all. Check how much gold. We got 21 gold. We don't have much gold. Oh, by the way, if you didn't realize, we're not playing survival mode with this. Sometimes I play with it, sometimes I don't. All right.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said
Wait,
you'd pay it back
come
on
here.
time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have
Rare
happened to you.
trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Of knowledge in moments, or grow back that missing limb with my genuine Palmer blood elixir.
Oh, good. Okay, let's go over here to what looks like a job board.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Make love like a saber cat.
Heartwood Mill. White Run. Take that one. We'll also see about gathering some slaughterfish eggs.
Dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
That beggar's got a cute outfit.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Alright. We could go sell this silver amethyst ring as well before we leave here. And anything else that we can. Do that. See this way. Hopefully they're open this time.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look
Sounds
around.
like they are. Stop being an asshole. Your wife says you're an asshole. If you keep being an asshole, I'll gotta cuff you. What do you got for sale?
Welcome. Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
You're ignored. It's all junk. This the long way. Trying to get some speech increases. How much of a wine drinker? We'll get rid of that. The ring. You've got some arrows. We'll take them.
Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
How many of these can I... Ooh. All right, we're down to 3 gold. We didn't have any lockpicks on us. Good grief! I'll buy this model ship.
Till next time.
All right. So where is Heartwood Mill? What I need to know? Oh, I gotta collect it first. Where do I collect it from? It's locked. It's locked. How do I get this letter if she won't let me in the house? I mean, because I'm a Khajiit doesn't mean you should let me in the house to do work for you. Chance we can over the gate. Nope. Lady, hey lady. Wait for a while, see if anything happens. Nope. Um... Ah. Went to the market, or... yeah. Hello?
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Here for the delivery job you posted.
Of course. Excuse me.
Thaldor. Where the frig is Thaldor? Okay. I'll go out this way. Do you buy firewood?
Come to see Balliman perform.
You got for sale.
Take a look.
You know.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
All right.
Welcome back to the Prawn. Let me know if you need anything.
Wouldn't be here if not.
Welcome to the pond. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Every little bit helps.
Good day.
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be a wet day. Nothing we can do about it. Great. We have an axe. Okay, we're gonna make our way through the docks and over to the road. Make our way to Heartland Mill to deliver this letter. It's all about just, making a little cash here because we're short of it at the beginning. Come here in rainy season, that's for sure. Rainy and foggy, that's great. What do we got set up here for arrows? Do that. Let's do that to start with. Oh yeah, it's a wet one. I wish it weren't. Of course, the mill would be a long ways away from town. Well, I guess it makes sense. Nobody wants the mill close to town. Why would you want that? Why would you build close to a mill or put a mill close to a town being built? Like that's silly, right? Suppose we could hunt this fox, but... lessening, or am I just imagining it? Probably my Khajiit imagination, which is very powerful. Very powerful indeed. Simple folk, though he does have a weapon. A bandit or anything? Okay. Still down here quite a ways, huh? Like an orc encampment over there? Judging by the way it's made, I'd say it's a good possibility. Or maybe an abandoned one. The door by bandits, you never know. You never know. That. Like it's going to be the mill. Got my boots wet. Oh, oh, oh. Hello?
Here for work? Get an axe and...
What? Thaldar.
Me all the wood you can chop.
Who's Thaldar? Oh.
Huh?
Push him into the water. That'd be fun. I have a letter from you from Nivenor Riften. And why are you, sir, conversing by a letter with a married woman in Riften?
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I mean, hey, knuckle bump. Nice job, buddy.
All right.
All right. And a very nice mill it is. So I think the next thing we're going to do right there. We're going to look for slaughterfish eggs as well, but we're probably going to go to check out the things that might be happening. That's going to be our plan. Yeah. Heading roughly over up to this way. Over there. Could be an interesting trip. I hope you will join Savante Noir and I, Dread from Mist-Valley-Modz, for this adventure. Again, this is not a thief build per se. I'm not telling you how to quickly become the best thief or anything else. We're just playing as someone who wants to become better at thievery and has come to Skyrim for that opportunity. She will be availing herself of the Thieves Guild, of course, and joining it at some point. Other stuff we want to get done, though. Helgen is a good start, and you know, we go through there, and then we'll probably be hitting like Bleak Falls Barrow, you know, White Run, all those places. So join us for that. Hope you're enjoying this. As I always have been saying lately, I'm enjoying the hell out of these series, which is why I make them. I enjoy the characters, which is why I create them and run with them. Hope you can get on board with this stuff. If not, you know what? A lot of great Skyrim content out there. If mine is not your cup of tea, feel free to find your own. Like, I get it. But if you like this kind of content, support it. And drop down in the comments and let me know. My name is Dread. This is Mist-Valley-Modz. And Savante Noir. We'll see you much later. Bye-bye.